Hi, this is part 2 of the previous introductory video I posted that is really trying to cover some really elementary things about astrology. Not for you to become an astrologer, but I just find that if you're looking at your own chart or you have a reading done, it helps to understand this stuff. And it's kind of nice to know, just to understand what it means, for instance, to say my sun sign is Libra or Leo. So where we left off last time was I was about to try and tell what that means. From last time, so we said this is the first house in the top diamond. It always is the case in this North Indian chart. First house, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's just always that way. But the signs are always moving because of the Earth's movement relative to the sun, and the Earth is also spinning. So when you're born, the signs are in some house. In this case, we said Taurus, the second sign, is the rising sign, so it's in the first house. And Gemini is in the second, Cancer in the fourth, and so on. The planets are always in some house. They're in some sign, which is in some house. They're all moving around all the time. In this case, let's say when you're born, the sun was in Leo. 5 is Leo. Not only was it in Leo, but it's Leo is a 30-degree chunk of the visible 360-degree area of the sky. If you look in your chart, it's going to say at some degrees. Let's say it's at 12 degrees Leo. That would mean 12 degrees Leo. It means the beginning of this fourth house is 0 degrees Leo, and your sun had advanced 12 degrees towards the end of that sign and house. So it's almost halfway through the house. So if you're saying, if anyone says my sign is Leo in Western astrology, it means your sun was at some degrees between 0 and 30 in the sign of Leo, in some house. But when you say my sign is Leo, it doesn't say anything about the house. You'd have to look at the chart to see that. If you say your rising sign is Taurus, this is what it means. Another thing one reason I wanted to point this out is I posted a video a week or two ago about eclipses. There's another eclipse coming next week on March 3rd, this time a lunar eclipse. Also, the same cautionary rules apply for lunar eclipses as solar, and the lunar eclipse is happening an eclipse happens at a certain position in the zodiac, and it happens at a certain degrees in the zodiac within a sign. This eclipse is happening at 12 degrees and 51 minutes Virgo in the Tropical Zodiac. I'll tell you what that means in just a second. Well, I'll tell you what it means now, actually. I think it's a good time. This is a big thing between Western astrology and Vedic astrology. One big thing that's different is the type of zodiac Western astrology uses called the Tropical Zodiac. Indian system uses what's called the Sidereal Zodiac. And I've talked about that on my website a little bit. There was an article in the New York Times recently about it. What it means is that your all of your planets in Vedic astrology, including your ascendant, are going to be pushed back by some offset. And that offset changes slightly every year, but right now it's about 24 degrees. So it means if your sun is in Leo in Western astrology, there's an 80% chance that in Vedic astrology your sun is not going to be in Leo. And in Vedic astrology, it pushes your sign back. So we call it the Ayanamsa. It's about 24 degrees right now. So if you were at 12 degrees Leo, your sun, then in Vedic astrology, it's going to push it back into Cancer. What's 12? 24, 12 and 12, 24. So you're going to be at 30 minus 12 is 18 degrees Cancer. So I thought I was a sun in Cancer all my life, and when I came to Vedic astrology, I found that actually I was a Gemini, and Gemini sun, anyway. It resonates more with me. I won't go into all that right now. I think that's about all I wanted to say today. Hope you have a great day. Om.